The volume V of an orange is roughly given by the formula. V is equals to 4 times R cubed, where R is the radius of the orange. Find the value of V when R is equals to 5 and R is equals to 10. And the radius is from the center to the circumference. So the way we do this one, we write down the formula V is equals to 4 times R cubed. We have to sub in the value for R. The value for R is 5. We sub in 5, so it's 5 cubed. 5 cubed means 5 times 5 times 5. And that will give us 500. And for part B, when the radius is 10, that means we sub in the value of 10. So it's 10 cubed. 10 cubed means 10 times 10 times 10. And that will give us 4 times 10 times 10 times 10. It gives us 4,000. A ball is dropped. The distance S it travels is given by the formula. S is equals to 4.9 t squared, where t is the time taken. Find the value of S when t is equals to 10 and when t is equals to 2. So the first thing we do, we write down the formula. S is equals to 4.9 times t squared. 4.9 times t squared. T is 10. So substitute the value for t. And that means 10 times 10 times 4.9. And that gives us 490. For part B, S is equals to 4.9 times t squared. We sub in the value for t, which is 2. And we multiply it 4.9 times 2 times 2. And that gives us 19.6 to 1 decimal place. The temperature in degrees Fahrenheit, F, can be changed into degrees Celsius centigrade by using the formula. C is equal to 5 divided by 9, brackets F minus 32. Find the value of C when F is 50 and when F is 68. We do that by substitution. So we write out the formula and then we sub in the numbers. The value for F is 50. We sub in 50 and we do the brackets first using BIDMAS. 50 minus 32 times 5 over 9, and that will give us 10. For part B, we write down the formula first. 5 over 9 bracket F minus 32. And we sub in the value for F. F is 68. So we sub in 68. So 5 over 9 bracket 68 minus 32. We do the brackets first. 68 minus 32. And then we times by 5 and divide by 9. And you can use your calculator. And that will give us 20. The surface area A of a cylinder is roughly given by the formula. A is equals to 6 times R times H plus 3R squared. Find the value of A when R is 2 and when H is 5, and when R is 4 and when H is 20. The way we do this question, we write down the formula first. A is equals to 6 times R times H plus 3 times R times R. That means R squared. We substitute in the numbers. R is 2, H is 5. And R is 2 there. So substituting the value for 2. and you put that in your calculator, 6 times 2 times 5 is 60. 3 times 2 times 2 is 12. And you add 60 plus 12, and that gives you 72. For the next one, part B, we substitute R is equals to 4, and we substitute H is equals to 20, plus 3 times R, which is 4. So 6 times 4 times 20, it gives you 480. 3 times 4 times 4, it gives you 48. 480 plus 48, it gives you 528.